Alright, so we're on the plane. As you can see, it's a really nice plane.
Yes. That's not terrifying.
Okay, this is Keandre. What is he doing? Who knows? What is he doing? There's Kenzie. Kenzie has a pillow on his neck. He's a veteran traveler. I don't know what he's watching. I don't know. Sign is watching Suicide Squad.
Assassin's Creed.
Yes, Assassin's Creed. Get out of the way.
So you always know.
I'm really in the way here. Anyway, as you can see, it's a really nice plane.
I had to take off the hoodie. He got hot.
Yeah. I don't know who they are, but they're also on the plane with us. Alright. So we're on our way to Qatar. We have like 1,000 hours left. Actually, it's Qatar. We have multiple hours left, but it's pretty cool. So now I think we're gonna go back and watch some movies or something.
No, I don't.
This is like the sexiest train of all time. This is like in the airport. Crazy.
What?
This is the Middle East.
We had them at Hartsfield Jackson.
Probably not what most people imagine, but
Close.
it's pretty good. So we're on a bus in Doha. We're about to go out and see the city a little bit here. We all have visas now, so we can do this for a month if we like, which we will not, hopefully, because something is going dramatically wrong. So we're gonna see what the city looks like.
No, I'm telling you, the roads feel smoother.
Aaron is speaking nonsense, talking about the roads feel
No,
smoother.
because there's not any potholes and stuff.
But
Okay. If you were here, you'd understand what I'm saying.
that's pretty cool. Still in Doha.
Other signs look like art.
So this is kind of like Atlanta in that we're in traffic. It's Middle Eastern traffic jam.
Why is everybody look at this?
As you can see, there is actually ladies seated here, evidence of cultural difference. But it doesn't seem that anyone really cares because I'm sitting in the ladies' seating. And they told me it didn't really matter. So I guess you kind of have the old school and new school clash in culture like you have in other places. Okay, so we are downtown Doha now. I'm going to pan so you can see. This is the Middle East. You can see some of the buildings here. We're going to be moving around. This is the Middle East. As you see, there's no ISIS or Al-Qaeda and all that. This is the city center, which is, we're gonna go inside the city center in a second here. You guys, you can see our crew. Those are your warriors. And downtown Qatar, the second richest country in the world. A lot of ballers are here. Put her over there. A lot. So just pick up value meal, guys. Look, we are in McDonald's. Here's the McDonald's in the Middle East. Pretty cool. They actually have pastries at McDonald's in the Middle East. It's crazy. What is this, Katy Perry?
I think so.
I think they're playing Katy Perry. I don't know. No, I am. There's actually a McDonald's kiosk, and you can order your food at this touch screen. So technology here is really cool. I don't know if you can see the menu. I don't know. It's like, look at this chicken sandwich. Like, what is that? Chicken Mega Mac. There's like 4 chicken patties and look at that. McDonald's though. It's crazy. Like I would probably never eat at McDonald's in the United States. But over here. So we're at the mall in Doha. And for whatever reason, there is an ice skating rink in the mall in the Middle East, in the desert. It's actually like a competitive rink, like it's like where you play hockey. This is some of the stores.
No, just go with that. No, just go with Shaggy right back up.
Of course, that mall would be complete without a Starbucks. Okay, so now we're in our band's transport. What does Sydney want? I don't know. We're in Africa, leaving the airport in Cape Town.
And then that mountain range going that way, it forms part of the Table Mountain range, but that's the Constantia Berg going that way. Table Mountain is behind that. On the left is Archbishop Desmond Tutu, and the one on the right is Nelson Mandela. And those are both Nobel Peace Prize winners.
Alright, we're in our hotel lobby in Cape Town. We're walking that way, see. Pool area. Alright, you guys get the point. Oh, the sickness.
Oh, imagine that from the top.
Oh my god, that's so high.
I got you should be able to see that from the cable car. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm not
Guys, I just want you to see, this is Africa. This is Cape Town.
And this is Ashley.
You're not involved?
Get me in it.
Okay, hey, alright. So now, this is Cape Town, man. This is Africa. This is home. This is not at all what you've seen on TV.
I feel like my legs are melting.
It's beautiful.
Patrick, I'll see you later.
And now we're getting ready to go this mountain.
If you can stand right here, and I'll take a picture.
Alright, so we're at Table Mountain, one of the 7 wonders of nature. They vote on it every year. And this car you see here, we're going to be in these, going up to the top of this ridiculously high mountain. So there we go.
My dad made me take this little way back. Oh, I did not know there was going to be no window, bro.
It's just exposed.
Yeah, I did not know
Like, wait, stick your hand out so I can see. So people can see. As you can see, like it's just open.
I did not know that. I was like, whoa.
That's crazy. Go high.
Ooh, bro. Oh, I'm sorry. You can take them here to the same beach. Now this neighborhood over here is known as Camps Bay. Okay, and that beach down there is called Camps Bay. To your right, you'll see there's another little small beach sticking out over there. That is Clifton, and that is South Africa's #1 beach. Clifton Sports Beach. It is in the top 5 of the top 5 beaches in the world as well.
There's Kai sitting on a dangerous mountain ledge. Yeah.
No, down there is dangerous.
Oh, yes.
Okay, this is still dangerous. I could
do that abseiling.
probably get a
You go down, you climb down here, you can see they hook you in already. Over there is more hooks, and there's a rope. And once you cross that, then you're pretty much on your own.
What's happening?
That's a wrap.
Reasonable.
When you do the
That is not reasonable. We're going to rappel
At the edge of this rock,
down this rock.
don't see anything else.
You're just
Yeah.
jumping.
Okay, so this is, of course, Sydney is there. A rock badger. Its closest living relative is an elephant somehow.
That's a rock badger?
it's called a Dassie. D-A-S-S-I-E. You can Google it. That's the Town Stadium. That's where we're going to watch the soccer game tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes.
Soccer as in football or like soccer as in soccer?
It's the same. That made something that made no sense. No,
There's
it
only
doesn't.
one type of soccer.
Bless her little heart.
Oh, football is the one that made. Okay.
Just calm down.
Soccer, football.
Did you get that on camera?
Absolutely. There are a lot of these, Ashley, but well, in Africa, actually. Yes. Hi to my
You are
students.
brothers. You know what the Xhosa say? Kosi sigilela Africa malapagamiza.
Yeah.
God with
Okay,
us.
guys,
That's the meaning of it.
what would you like?
You are our
Do you
people.
want me to just press
We love you.
Thank you.
We love you. The best underground you get it from here. The best.
I believe you.
We believe in it's tasty.
Got
Very,
you.
very tasty. Don't worry, my friend. This is Boekap, eh? Let me give you a scenario. You see that house there? That house there? That house
Right.
is 300 years old. This was a farm where our forefathers was slaves just right here in the apartheid era. Our forefathers was slave just right here. And that house is over 300 years. There was a white guy who owned it, a farmer. And also, like I said, he was slaves here. Wow. That's why you
So guys, now we're in a different part of the city. You know, we were in the kind of tourist part, white area, and now, you know, we're kind of in like in the inner city. The gentleman we just met with, man, they showed us so much love. He walked over, I didn't hear that on film, he walked over, he was like Obama, he was like, no Trump. And they know all over the world. That's crazy. That's beautiful.
Because they didn't believe in the Western part, okay? The Western civilization. But they had their own customs, very own customs as well. Okay, so that's why we would call somebody if he was dark, but dark skin, but in a very loving way, like I called him now Whitey in a loving way, not in a derogatory way. We would say Papa in a loving way. But it actually has a very, very, very negative meaning. Never ever use that word, otherwise you will go to
1,000 centimeters shoes was he's like that's not more than my shoes.
Hey, you guys say hello to my friends back in America for me? Hey guys. Thank you.
See you on Wednesday.
All right. Hold on. I gotta get it out. Let me see.
You got it?
I gotta see. I wanna see your dad.
1, 2, 3, go!
Ah! I don't know, just pictures of like human atrocities. Yeah. Oh, the Black Holocaust. So we're just kind of in the hood now, basically, in Cape Town, where the people are, and the beautiful people of Cape Town. And you see the diversity here. He's explaining the history. Apartheid is pretty fresh, actually. Racial division kind of officially ends in 1994. It's pretty recent. And so they're obviously still dealing with that. It's still a very divided country, South Africa. But the people are all together, and they're joined not so much by their race, but by their beliefs and political views, and they're not even divided religiously anymore. It's just about, you know, their political views, and they're all together.
We're on Wall Street. Because now,
Wait.
we're on Wall Street.
It's a different type of Wall Street.
The government thought, no, we need to fix that ease. And come and see, here's another mosque.
So what you see is all these different colors. So in Miami they do this to reflect the sunlight. The reason they do it here is that during apartheid, the government, you know, they marginalize these people, right? You discriminate, and then you tell them, the government told them, hey, you guys need to paint all your houses the same color. So this was their response. Obviously, as many different colors as possible.
Okay, so because
It's beautiful.
so now the day.
So we're gonna have a little snack here. Some little street food. It's like fries, basically, like some chicken, like a sausage. We're gonna see. We got the spicy version, some of us that are not punks.
The only real version.
Yeah, that's what I would think. It's the only real version. I don't know. So we're gonna see.
What else?
Okay, so me and Key and our tour guide are out in the waterfront. It's hard to see at night, but it's like on the water basically, and there's like stores and kind of like a mall area, whatever our kind of shops and everything. You know, if you can get a good idea of what it is. But in Cape Town, and we're just heading pick up a few grocery items for the hotel. We're inside the waterfront mall. It's basically, there's an eye store. And it's in Cape Town. Basically the mall. So in the grocery store, I just want you to see this. So like their price tags are digital. So it says, so everybody, again, thinks Africa is like behind. Really, it's not. See how the price tags are digital? So it's $19.99. That's Rand. So basically, you have to divide it by 13, and that tells you how much it'll cost us in US dollars. Cool. So I'm here in the lobby of the hotel, and I picked up a local paper here. And these women are actually protesting Trump's sexist remarks. You see, our rights aren't up for grabs. Trump isn't very popular in South Africa, at least in the areas of South Africa that we've been in so far. It's kind of not very popular. I would imagine anywhere there are people of color, he's probably not going to be popular, but interesting. So I'll take this paper back and see what's going on in South Africa. Pretty nice view here coming up here. You can see it's a pretty nice view here. There's part of Table Mountain sitting in the background. There's Table Mountain here. Alright, I gotta get with the group as they have left me. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff going on, guys. It's obviously, a lot of stuff is crazy. Like, I can't really keep up with everything. A lot of stuff going on out here. That was the least interesting part of the video, obviously.
First off, that's not true. There's a lot of stuff going on out here. That's the least part.
But what does Benadryl want? Does anyone know? No one knows. So this is us pulling away from the shoreline. We're getting ready to head to Robben Island. That's where Nelson Mandela was held, obviously during apartheid. So you can see it pulling away here on our boat.
Tigger 2 Charters wishes to welcome you on board, and we hope you enjoy a pleasant.
City over there. It's hard, I'm trying my best to capture it. Obviously, it's different being here, just kind of seeing everything. Just seeing the scope of Robben Island now. And this is, of course, where Mandela was held, along with other political prisoners during apartheid. And now people come and
Also, if
tour the
there's
island.
anything
So
regarding what happened in the prison.
we're getting ready to see the actual prisons. See, now we're getting ready to drive into the actual prison gates.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Morning.
How are you today?
Right there.
Okay, let's finish the church. We'll get closer to the penguin. On the right hand side, Church of Good Shepherd, built in 1895, designed by Sir Herbert Baker, same person who designed the Union buildings in Pretoria and Parliament in India. This was made. Over there.
Oh, wow. There's the whale, wow.
Not a right, it was a privilege that could be taken away at any breaking of the rules and regulations. But going up the stairs, we are going to an office called the Census Office. This is one office that made our lives very, very difficult here in this prison in many ways. Like the letters that we wrote and the letters that we received were heavily censored up here.
You can see the letters, copy the letters people send home, and then they censor it. So this white part is the part that they deemed inappropriate for whatever reason, and they took it out of your letter. So hopefully people can figure out what you're trying to say. This is actually Mandela Cell's unit.
Very good size.
Yeah, he actually was in prison here in Robben Island.
In fact, we were sentenced to 30 years each for high treason, and because of the release of all political prisoners, then we are all set free.
So Benadryl's giving a lesson in grades, apparently.
Oh, they're asking her questions about it.
Kai's not involved, but for some reason this keeps remaining over there. Kai's not involved at all. Alright.
School today? No, I'm not.
She asked if you're a school student.
Oh, yes. Okay, listen here. Thank you.
Alright. Now we're walking through the waterfront area. We're just kind of looking at people.
And because of the fact that it's a long weekend,
Alright, so as you can see, we had a soccer game. We had Ajax Cape Town representing. Okay? Local soccer game. There are absolutely no white people in this stadium. Like none. Very different from American soccer, that's for sure. I want you all to see this. They have some of the same issues that we have. They reclaim the city. See that? Desegregate this city. Desegregate it. It starts with you. So apartheid was over relatively recently, and they still have a lot of racial division in South Africa and Cape Town in particular. You're good, go ahead man, you're good.
it's a sub-economic area which has brick homes like these.
So now you get to see,
Brick homes like
this
these,
is called a township.
as well
so
as
basically
shacks.
the ghetto.
So you'll find this in colored areas and in black areas. So we have colored townships and we have black townships.
So which,
and
this is a colored township?
Right.
Oh yeah. So they, so basically
this is a black township.
This is a black. Oh, so she was
Black
considered.
is tribal. Colored is my color and pattern.
I thought she was Indian. That's why. I was, but I guess. All right. So this is a black township. So here, like the black, if you like regular black, like you didn't have any rights basically, and then colored, if you were like light skinned or like Indian or Muslim, then you'd be colored and you have more rights and more opportunities than just black, but obviously not as many as white. So this is like a black hood basically.
So when you greet one person locally, we say Molo. If it's more than one, you simply say Molweni. Because when my language was established, we didn't have watch. Our greetings are valid for 24 hours. So what you'll notice as well, Langa, when it comes to the crowd, it's overcrowded, but we don't have a big space of land. Because of, it's the township that is close by to the city. We have all kinds of transportation compared to the other areas. So that is why we always have a movement of the people from village urbanization. People will prefer to come and stay here. Whereby the government of apartheid in those apartments, they built a single bricks bed. The aim of the government to do that, it was to squeeze the black people in a very small space. Things that when they are living squeezing in a small space, the people will be fighting each other. But the people, they didn't fight each other because people were playing for the same football team, people were singing for the same musical group and sharing the same culture. So what the government today is doing is trying to demolish the old apartheid apartments.
It's communal toilets and communal taps and things like that.
So again...
So how are they getting food? Like how do you cook? Or...
No, they cook inside the rooms, although they are so small. Okay, you can stop Repet here. Repet, sure. So if you look here on the left, you see those ladies, they are preparing a sheep head. The lamb head to us is a delicacy. Challenges that we face in this community of Langa, unemployment and the poverty, but the people, because of we don't have unemployment benefits, they don't just sit, wait for the miracles. They are trying to do something with that. So these ladies, what they do in the morning, they go to the abattoir, buy the sheep head there, come and prepare it there. Firstly, they will be using the scissor to cut the wool. After cutting the wool, they put the lamb head in the fire. The minute you put the sheep head in the fire, start to shrink and smile. So in township, we gave a name of Smiley. Look on the left and right. This is what we call hostels. These are the apartments that were built to accommodate men, but now occupied families. We have 64 families living in a block on the left and right. But what we're gonna do now, I think you can just...
to the corner there?
Yeah, to the corner.
Okay, and then you can just pull on the Patrick and wait for us.
Yeah. So because I don't like you to point for you, I have to take you in just to connect with the people, interact with them, and understand the reality. I can stop here. Yes.
Slave money.
So 16 men. But after the abolishment of the past laws, one bed tend to become the living space of the family. Today, when I say we have 16 different families that are living here, they all share one tap, one toilet around the corner, and this is the communal room. But what I'm going to do, I will split the group into two. You guys from here? You? You? Yeah. You go to that room. From the go that side.
Oh, they want you to see.
Okay, come. How many? Is another sister around?
Okay.
How many of you?
All together in our group? Oh.
So this lady, she's the resident. She's going to brief you guys about the living. And if you feel like throw anything according to heart, you can give, left. You can see, for example, how it is even now.
There's a communal, guys, to my left here, if you look through the window, you can see there's a communal tap. So that will service those shacks.
Yeah. And when it comes to the places like the restrooms, they go inside the hostel for the restrooms. You know, they go inside these ones that are living. So the next thing, the government of this country say in the next coming 15 years, you don't want to see any shacks around here. But for me, if I look, even today, there is a development that will take place on the other side. You know, when I look at that, I think after that, there will be no shacks here. People will be living in their own better structures. So if you look on the right, we have 5 primary schools and 4 high schools. Education from primary to high school is free, but the universities and the colleges are privately owned. That means you pay them. So when it comes to the education, that's my point of view. Nah? It's not that I will be blaming the government to you. I feel like it's still failing us because under the government we're like under one umbrella, although we have different levels of living. On the other side of the township, you might see you see them doing it live. This is a mini bus taxi rank as well. The taxis that you get here, they take you around Cape Town, different places around here, but not in states. so many vans. Are these taxis?
Yeah, this is the mini bus taxi rank.
Bus trips.
Yeah, they take you around South Africa. Who owns this?
Yeah, you can just.
This is just
turn left and you park in about the monument at the No, the local people, they're owning them.
okay.
Owning what? The bus station? Yeah, the bus taxis.
Okay, so I have a group of lovely young ladies here, and they're going to tell you guys their names and I guess what school you go to. Okay, go ahead, young. Go ahead. Go ahead.
My name is Nasipa. I am 10 years old.
Okay.
My school is Oranje Kloof Moravian Primary School.
Okay, cool. Thank you. You got to speak up because if they're.
My name is Markele. I am 10 years old. My school is at Oranje Primary School.
All right.
My name is Lopezka. My school is Oranje Kloof Moravian Primary School.
All right.
Okay, my name is Nantando. My surname is Kutu. I'm from Hobay. My school's name is Silikamba High School, and I love netball.
How old are you?
I'm 13 years old.
13. All right.
My name is Esihle. My surname is Puwan, and my age is 12 years old, and my school is Oranje Kloof Moravian Primary School.
Okay.
My name is Lisa. My surname is Toma. I love netball. My age is 12 years old, and I like my school is Oranje Kloof, and I like my group. I like what I do.
All right.
My name is Sinim Simpio. My surname is Tony. I'm 12 years old. My school is on Oranje Kloof Moravian Primary School.
So she's a dancer. So can you guys show her a dance?
Okay.
Can you teach her a brief dance? Let's go.
Okay.
Teach her a dance.
Anything.
Learn it. What? Get organized. Here's Ashley's learning for these small children. All right. Oh, okay. Figure it out. Hustle. Oh, hurry up. Ashley, what kind of dancing? Oh, there's Ashley struggling with the children. Good. Okay, you gotta get kicked. Yeah. There's 2 kicks. Get him. Kick. Get him. Go. Kick. Oh, yes. What are you doing? Get him. I get him. Kick. Yeah. All right. That's what other people trying to get him. All right. Okay. Ashley, what is going on? Come on. Your cardio is bad, Ashley. Your cardio is bad out here. Kick. Ashley seems tired, and I'm not sure why. You seem very tired, Ashley. Thank you, girls. Ashley has gotten tired and tapped out.
First of all,
Quick safety briefing of the unlikely event of an emergency. Try to remain calm and wait for instructions from the crew. Life jacket room is on the right-hand side of the boat, just past the bar. Please take note of the pictures around the boat to show you how to fit your life jacket. Boats do move around at sea, so please ensure that you're holding on firmly at all times. Thank you.
We are in Cape Town still, of course, and on the water. This is a beautiful country, obviously. Now we're going out on the water, see some seals, some other wildlife. I could get that. If you can see the rainbow there, I mean, I don't know what else you want out of life. That's crazy. I don't know what else you want. I mean, come on. I hope y'all can see this. This is crazy, man. There's like thousands of seals. You zoom in so you can see.
Anybody want to give me their camera?
Here. Mr. Vinny, here. I'm sure. No, I can't.
I'm trying to keep it steady, but we are on a boat, so we're okay. You guys can see some, you can see the boating, but it's just crazy. Obviously, you can tell like we're really high. Still in Cape Town, of course. You've been watching the video now. You gotta kind of have a picture of, the landscape. But this is by far the most beautiful place I've been on Earth. Without question, it's been Africa. Again, you can just see kind of the beauty of where we are.
They found the view.
Spectacular spot.
It is.
So I'm going to take a picture of this baboon. You guys can see him. This is a baboon.
That dude just touched my head, B.
Another baboon. This is Cape of Good Hope, and I mean,
temperatures and the currents, we accept it as being it's not technical. The lighthouse you see at the top is no longer functional.
I wish you were here. You really can't. I don't think this video is going to do it justice, but it's incredible. You can just see all the vastness of the ocean. It's amazing. Okay, super responsible parenting here. There's Carter.
Stand so close to you.
Just don't get too close, sweetie. There you go. Why y'all stop singing? I thought you were...
something for us.
Alright, I'll see you on the way out. Just remind me. Yes, there are penguins in Africa. You should know. There are penguins in Africa. And you can see it's hot. You can see it's hot out here. I don't know why I ain't got the sweatshirt on, but it is hot out here, and there are penguins. Nah, I try to explain to people, but it is hot, and there's still penguins out here. And then I pan on you, and you got a sweatshirt on. Penguins.
Dat blijft liggen. Ja,
Alright, so we just landed in Kruger Airport. We're going to go to Kruger National Park. This is the plane that we just got off of. Very, very uncomfortable, but it's all good. We're here safely, that's all that matters. everybody. This is the airport. This is actually seriously all of it. I'm going to pan back again in case you missed it. It's the airport. Pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to get our bags and we roll out. You can see on this side there's the marketplace. And then on the other side of the street is like the more corporate businesses like McDonald's and stuff you can see over here.
Maybe in order to give out here for the first time. This is the new annual shopping complex.
It's like a mall over there. Chicken Licken, whatever that is. This is a village here, close to Kruger. You see, villages, I guess mostly the money comes from farming, but most people like do something and make something, sell something for farm. But there's hardly any crime here, like almost zero. And like when they have their stuff set up, they can leave it out overnight. Nobody will touch it. They had like internet cafes. Stuff was crazy. Careful in this street because there's a lot of cows and goats that will cross. Really have to be careful. Kruger, Colorado buffalo. Well, this is craziness.
Okay.
This is pretty self-explanatory here.
Cool. Couple 3 babies out there.
Now during the day most.
That's a hard shot into the sun though.
I got it.
Like water buffalo. No, they look like, but these are the most dangerous. Water buffaloes they can farm with, they can even touch them.
They're just farm work animals.
These ones, that's the most aggressive from the big five. People are getting charged by buffaloes than any other one. That's why I said call them Cape buffalo or African buffaloes.
What is that bird doing on top of the buffalo?
Those are picking up the parasites. Those are the oxpeckers feeding on parasites. Seen in some of the giraffes as well. Those birds.
Swimming with the hippos. Sign, it's Gloria. Yeah, we saw Melvin. Why is Melvin so far away? We saw Marty and Melvin.
We saw Alex technically.
Yeah, we technically did see Alex too.
And we saw the penguins the other day.
Why is Melvin so far away? That's my question.
They're having a break right now.
Unit 4. Went straight behind it in the bush. Dragonflies. Main stands up by itself. That's so neat.
Oh my god. So cute.
But it is as close as it looks. That's how you can see. See, here's us and then.
Guys, don't move around too quick, okay? He's too close. Try and stay right next to him. See if we can have a profile from him. Is that okay with you?
So I'm gonna see how close the monkey will let me get. Hey monkey. So we're in Johannesburg. We hear the radio playing. As we go closer to the city, I'll show you, but right now it doesn't look that different. This is where Nelson Mandela actually lived when he died. Boss house. Yeah.
200 Red Fountain.
Yeah. You're not allowed to step on the grass. Like they're for real about that. So, I'm not on the grass. Walking down the street, man, you see the whole kind of, you can't see everything, but really nice. Actually, his grandson lives here now, but this is hot. Of course, we're in Johannesburg, and I'll let you see this other house. I don't know whose house this is, but again, this is Africa. I'm gonna see if I can kind of go to this house that you see through the gate. It's kind of hard to see, but really nice. This is incredible, man. This is a neighborhood here in Johannesburg. This is, again, I'm on the corner of Nelson Mandela's actually grandson house. This is their property. You already got the other footage, but I'm just kind of walking around here just so you can see, this is Africa. We're in South Africa. We're in Johannesburg, and I can't really if you're not here, it's kind of hard to see the scope of the size of the homes and stuff, but so we're in Johannesburg, kind of overlooking part of the city. It's actually like a huge city, and we're, as you guys will see as we move on, but this is part of a private school, but this is like in the suburbs. So US, it would be, I don't know, maybe between $8,000 or $12,000 a year.
Football?
That's
rugby. You know, they don't play football. That's a pretty nice facility. That's the school building?
So that's yeah, so it built in 1892.
1892, so this is old white money.
Designed by the statue. It shows how the miners, they used to go and drill the gold. This is where universities and colleges, mostly some in Johannesburg, they are located. As we drive, most people you'll see around here more the youth compared to the old people like me. Yes.
Feel about homosexuality here?
Like being a gay? It goes like something strange. Preached before, but when he was quitting from politics, almost entire of his life, Mandela, he worked for the people of Africa, trying by all means to local or to organize marches and everything, so that African people in South Africa, they must be free, or Africa. So they must be free. So this is what we honor him to give him.
When we were in Cape Town, there was still like a clear separation of whites, blacks, and coloreds. Is that how it is here, or is it just majority black?
More black here. 70% of the population is more black. Compared to Cape Town, is more the white city of South Africa. More white there because the way they govern, the way they do things. So again, some they say even the way they treat the black is still. So on the left, these are the minibuses taking the people to and from the work. For me, in order to be in your hotel at 9 o'clock, I left home at 10 to 5. If not, I was going to be late. As you say, the men working hard, but better for them, they're working for the municipality. So this is an area where, as a black people, we're allowed to come and do shopping. That's why still today, you see people still doing shopping here. Anywhere else, we we were not allowed.
What religion were people practicing before the missionaries came and introduced Christianity?
What, say it again?
What were they practicing for religion?
No, they were just doing more culture. Like, we believe God as a creator, but between us, we've got ancestors. Ancestors, if you die in a family, our mind, we believe you're still alive. So whatever we do, you need to tell your forefather and your whoever that what you want. For example, before I was born, my father, and then my grandfather, my great-grandfather. So whatever they did wrong when they were still alive, for example, they fight as a family, as you know. Growing up, children, you keep fighting. When you're old, normally you don't fight. But if it happens, you fight. So we believe our culture. Some
It's in your bag.
What?
My book.
You gave it to us.
I did? Where?
When we were stopped, we were looking at the houses.
When did I?
Is that where the school is?
We're supposed to look at the buildings.
not like funding exactly, but this is a sort of a school.
What age children are here?
Built, it's 2 years now. Yes, it was built in 2015.
All right, this is a school. This is basically a charter school. There's 1,400 students here, K through 12.
Usually our system, you have a foundation phase, then you have intermediate, then you have senior phase, then you have the matric or the FET phase. So this is the second phase, it's called intermediate. They're doing grade 4s. Okay, thank you for the correction. Okay guys, thank you, can continue your way. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Sorry, we are just having a talk. Hey, sit down. Hey, sit down and keep quiet. Okay. Okay, this is Mem Lama. This is our first grade. These are doing grade 1. So the majority of them are 6 years and 7 years. This is their first grade. So meaning from that class, when you graduate, you now come to the first grade. Okay, guys, these are our friends from America. Do you know America? Yeah. Who knows America? Where is it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Tell them what your name is.
Hey, I'm sorry.
What grade is this? 9. Oh, this is Okay, so hey, so you all are in 9th grade? Is that what it's called here?
Yes.
9th grade? Okay. So look, I want y'all to do me a favor. I want somebody to send a message to the students in America, right? Because every time they show Africa and America, they just show us bad images. So I brought them here so that they can see what you're really like. So if you want to send a message to the students that couldn't make the trip, something brief, because I know your teacher's got to get back to work, right? Anybody want to say something?
Any message, guys, to tell the Americans? Hi, America.
Okay, that's all you got to say is hi. Okay, who is the leader in the classroom? Who is the best? Are you pointing to somebody else? You can't be the leader. Who is the smartest student? I want to talk to. Come on up here, young lady. Oh, that's a wrap. Y'all got all her number. I can tell. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. That's right. Hold on. Now y'all know she's about to talk. Okay. Okay. So what is your name, young lady?
My name is Ekiteko.
Okay. And this is hold on. Alright, so you're the smartest student here, right?
I'm the smartest student in the whole
world. Okay. Alright, what are y'all learning about today?
We were learning Afrikaans here.
Okay.
We were writing a newspaper. How to write a newspaper. On the newspaper.
Okay. Alright. Who is the smartest male? Who's the smartest boy in here?
The smartest boy
Yeah.
in the class is offensive.
Who is that? Where is he? Come on, you look smart. There you go, Vincent. Alright. Alright, so this is apparently the smartest boy in the class. So give him a message for me, smartest boy. What's your name?
Rufin. So yeah, you guys should come to South Africa. You know, it's a pretty dope place actually.
Gotcha. All right, you seem very intelligent and reserved. I can tell that you are a good student. All right. They love Jesus in South Africa. They love it. They're screaming for Jesus. They're screaming for him. They love him.
Okay, we won't take much of your time, eh? Okay, guys. Hello, excuse me. This is our final class, ne? We call them matriculants here, ne? They'll be finishing. This is the last stage before you go to tertiary, isn't it? So this is our best class, if I may be last. So guys, these are our friends from America, US. They are coming in here just to see how we are learning, how we do our things in the African way, isn't it? Okay, so let's just embrace them, show them some love. We won't take much of your time.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. I believe in performance, right? So who is the worst student in here? I just want to see what y'all gonna say. Nobody's the worst student. Nobody? That's not possible. Somebody. Who's the best student in here? No, you raised your hand. He raised his hand. Is that true? Who has the best grades? That we can prove that. That's quantitative. We can't all be the best. Okay, so I could choose somebody at random. What are you talking about? Okay, I'm gonna choose somebody, and you're doing this, right? Yes, you are. It's a new topic? Okay, but this means that you, okay. All right, so look.
So they're still refurbishing the premises.
So all the kids that are here have to pay to be here?
Yes, this is a fee payment. It's not subsidized.
What is the fee?
The range. No, it depends on the price. Like the smaller ones,
Make another one.
Soweto who died because of the government. After government, they use more force, mainly police and the army, to make us to be what we are today. So which is, that will be the police, they killed nearly 600 kids. They shoot them. So this is about that.
600?
Yes, from 76 till 78.
That's a famous photograph here where it was shot by the police. Sparked a movement in apartheid. This is a sad part of world history, really. This is a monument.
I don't know what we're talking about, so you have to narrate.
You could just read it.
Oh, no.
I mean, that's what it is.
You can come closer.
You grew up here too?
No.
Oh.
I only came here when I was still sort of a teenager.
Okay.
That was in 1989. I was still a young man. But now you see.
This is part 2. Are these like, what are these, apartments?
Yes, built by government for meeting the people that are like, they can able to work. They are working but they cannot afford to buy houses.
It's the upper class over the hill there. You can see that.
Me, I'm a Zulu.
Okay.
Yeah. 100% Zulu. Originally from KwaZulu Natal. Okay?
Okay?
You gonna
This
miss?
is not a grave. We call it Isivivane. Isivivane, it's a place of good luck. I mean a good luck place. So whenever the Zulus are about to take a long journey away from home, when they pass a pile of stones like this, they look for a stone outside the pile. Not from the pile, eh? Outside the pile. Take a look. They spit on it. Okay, let me explain first. They spit on it and then they add it onto the pile. Oh my goodness. By so doing that, they are busy communicating with their ancestors, telling them about the journey, the purpose of their journey, and then they ask for good luck because they want to come back home safe and alive. And I think, my friends, all of you here, you want to come back home safe, eh? Sure. And alive. Now we're about to take a long journey. Can you please do the same? If you miss the pie, right over here, this is our main kitchen. We call it Ikhiba. So we use one kitchen for the whole village. Eh? Oh. One kitchen for the whole village. Oh. And this is how to identify our main kitchen. By the openings on the sides, all around until the side. This is for the smoke to come out when the ladies are busy cooking inside. And let me tell you something that you don't know. Here in South Africa, it's women's job to do what? To cook and clean. Our job with the men is to go for hunting and to take the cows out for grazing. So we spend the whole day in the forest. And then the head, we call it isikolo. Ladies, this is like a wedding ring. You are not allowed to take it off during the day or during the night. Or let me say, long time ago, they used to sew it onto your hair permanently so that you cannot take it off. If you take it off, it's a divorce. Any questions about the head?
How do you feel?
Good. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. We use this one for hunting. This one is for hunting. Okay. This spear. Okay, friends, greet the warrior here by saying Sawubona.
Sawubona.
By back. Like, by back?
Inherited from you.
Okay, to become a traditional doctor, my good friends, it's not by choice. Or you go to school, to university. No, it's a calling from your ancestors. Okay? I mean, it's a gift. You're born with it, huh? Yes. And if you refuse the calling, what's going to happen in your life? You're going to go crazy. You will lose everything. Money, job, or you will sleep and never wake up. So you have to respect the ancestors. If they call you, you respond. You don't respond, you're going to die. Good. And what is happening here? This is not marijuana, okay? We call it impepo. We use it to chase away the evil spirit and to communicate with our ancestors. So to say thank you, please clap the hands 2 times. Say Satagoza. Can you tell me why? Why the Basutu people decided to keep the cows outside? Because the other tribes, they keep the cows in the middle. Remember what I told you in the Zulu village? If you keep the cows in the middle, you are protecting the cows. And if you don't have cows in our culture, you are not a respected man in the community. No cows, no wife in our culture. So why the Basutu people decided to keep the cows outside? Let me give you a clue. Think about the Zulus and give me the answer. The Zulus are the real fighters. All the tribes are afraid of the Zulus. And the Basutu people are very peaceful. They don't like fighting. And the Zulus, they need cows to get more wives. So give me the answer.
So they don't get the cows and not kill the people.
Exactly. A big round of applause. Thank you very much.
That's all right.
How about you ladies? Are you comfortable?
Ladies are not allowed to inside.
That's not true, my dear. This is the meeting place. This is the meeting place of the Basutus. I mean, this is where the chief of the village and only men meet and discuss about the problems that affect their village. Only men. That means women are not allowed here. Can you tell me the reason why? Why women are not allowed in the meeting place? Maybe they're busy cooking inside. They're busy cooking. Let me tell you the truth, my man. The truth is, they don't keep secrets. Is it true? Yeah. They don't keep secrets. I mean gossip, they talk to women. Is it true? Do you agree, ladies? Yes. Gentlemen, do you agree? Yes. Absolutely. Yes. You know, I think maybe 99.5% of the ladies all over the world, they are the same. They don't keep secrets. Yes. You know, whenever they're together, they always find something to talk about.
No, that's true.
They will take maybe 5 to 6 hours busy talking. I'm sorry to say that, ladies, but I'm telling you the truth. Yes. Okay, let me make an example. Good friends. Long time ago. Tell me how old are you? Yeah. Good girl, huh? Good friends, this is the picture of King Mushweshwe. Can you say Mushweshwe?
Mushweshwe.
Yeah, the first king of the Basutu. So he's the man who saved the Basutu people during the Ifetane Wars. The Ifetane Wars are the wars that were started by King Shaka Zulu during the introduction of the short stepping spear and the big shield for protection. So the question is, how did King Mushweshwe save his people from the Zulus? Because the Basutu people are very peaceful. They don't like fighting. He took all his people and climbed up the mountain with them. And when the Zulus trying to climb the mountain, to follow them, the Basutu people rolls the stones down to make it difficult for the Zulus to do what? To climb up. So that's exactly how King Mushweshwe saved his people from the Zulus. Are you with me? Yes. Let's go. Let's go. It's the Pedi. Can you say Bapedi?
Bapedi.
Yes, the Pedi people all the way from Limpopo province. Remember, Limpopo, it is the river that separates South Africa and Zimbabwe. So greet them by saying Tobela.
Tobela.
Yeah, no need to explain about this place. Huh? This is another meeting place, as you can see. Gentlemen only. Huh? Women are busy inside. My mommy, she's busy stamping the maize to prepare their traditional pap, which they call it buswa. And then they will enjoy it with mopani worms. My brother, can you please give me mopani worms in front of you? Do you know what is this?
Yeah.
Did you taste them before?
No.
Why not? This is not bad. Okay, brother, can you please show my friends? It's not bad. This is worms. One worms. In Malawi, you do have this. What do you call it in Malawi? Palabungu. Delicious. You try one. It's a worm. Caterpillar. It's caterpillar. Do you want to try some? You want some, Mama? They're good. No.
No, so I just ate this caterpillar, by the way. It's salty.
Very salty. Got a meat taste at the end, kind of.
Oh, tastes like home. It's protein.
They polish their floor by using cow dung. Do you know what a cow dung is? They polish the floor by using cow dung. The reason why, they want to protect themselves from the dust and insects. Remember, our cows only eat the grass and the leaves, so the smell is not so bad if it is dry. And this is how to identify the paid man, by wearing the Scottish. Okay. Space. Yeah. The reason why. Do you know the reason why the paid men are wearing the Scottish? The reason why the paid men are wearing the Scottish is because they had a war with the British Empire long time ago. You know, the British were very clever. They teamed up with the Scottish Highlanders. So they put the Scottish Highlanders in front, dressed in kilts. Englishmen behind them in long trousers, carrying big guns. So the chief of the Pedi people made a mistake. He saw the Scottish Highlanders approach, dressed in kilts, and he thought those were beautiful women in front. So in our culture, we are not allowed to raise a weapon against the women. So because of that rule, he then shouted to his warriors and said, "Hey, don't kill those beautiful ladies in front. Go for the men behind." So by so doing, they lost the battle. And then they adopted the Scottish kilts as a remembrance of that trickery. So in another way, they refused to fight of what they thought it was an army of women. Good. Good friends, this is the end of the tour. Tell me, did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Satisfied, my friends?
No.
Do you want some more?
Yeah. Yes.
Man, let's give them a big smile. Jeez. Distance on the right. Right. Distance on the left. Left. Now, one step forward. Step forward. Hands up high.
Obviously, you can see where the steps come from.
know us, conical head, and the show us the mountain kingdom and only. Tabakasilu, the mountain by night, the blankets, and the show us a very cold day, a winter time, the booth, and the show us the first people to wake in the mine to digging gold and diamond.
Hey!
Oh,